Batman Tech, 20 game-changing gear upgrades. Number 20, the original utility belt. It all started in Detective Comics number 29, when Batman debuted his iconic utility belt. Originally a simple yellow strap with cylindrical pouches, it instantly became a symbol of his preparedness and resourcefulness. The belt held basics like smoke pellets, a rope, and sleeping gas capsules. Even in its earliest form, it set Batman apart from other crime fighters as someone who relied on brains and gadgets over brute strength. The utility belt wasn't flashy, but it was genius in its simplicity. Fans quickly came to associate it with Batman's almost supernatural foresight. Over time, the belt would evolve, but this original version was the blueprint. It marked Batman's transformation from detective to full-on vigilante tactician. It was the quiet beginning of a technological legend. Number 19, gas pellets and rebreather. As the Golden Age progressed, Batman expanded his gear to match escalating threats. Gas pellets allowed him to disappear in a puff of smoke, outwitting criminals and vanishing without a trace. The rebreather was equally brilliant, a small mouthpiece that let him breathe underwater or in smoke-filled rooms. It was the kind of low-profile but life-saving tech that defined Batman's ingenuity. Unlike superheroes with powers, Batman had to think ahead, and these tools gave him the edge. These additions were inspired by wartime espionage gadgets of the era. They turned Batman into a shadowy figure who could escape any trap. Every new device made him more mythic in the eyes of his enemies. By the late 40s, he was no longer just a vigilante, he was a ghost. Number 18, Batarangs and Grappling Gun appear. The Batarang is now Batman 101, but in the Golden Age it was groundbreaking. Inspired by a boomerang, this bat-shaped throwing weapon was equal parts intimidation and practicality. It could knock out goons, cut ropes, or activate switches from a distance. The grappling hook, often fired via a gun or launcher, let Batman scale buildings and vanish into the night sky. These tools added verticality to Batman's world, making Gotham his playground. The visuals of him swinging between rooftops became iconic. Artists loved drawing it. Readers couldn't get enough of it. Together, these gadgets made Batman a master of both air and land. They weren't just tools, they were extensions of his myth. Number 17, the 1960s camp-era gadgets. The 1966 Batman TV show brought a wave of over-the-top gadgetry into the spotlight. From bat shark repellent spray to bat lasers and anti-penguin gas, the gadgets became hilariously specific. While the tone was campy, the tech inspired a generation of fans and creators. The idea that Batman had a tool for literally everything stuck around. His belt became a bottomless pit of gadgets, each one labeled for maximum fun. The shark repellent spray became a meme decades before memes existed. While not realistic, it pushed the idea that Batman's preparedness bordered on omniscience. Behind the laughs was a core truth. Batman is ready for anything, even aquatic predators. Number 16, the first armored suit. Frank Miller's The Dark Knight Returns gave us a grizzled, older Batman who needed more than a cape and cowl. Enter the first true armored Batsuit, a bulky, powerful exoskeleton built for one final war. Designed to fight Superman himself, this suit emphasized brute strength over stealth. It made Batman look like a tank, and for good reason. With reinforced joints, hydraulic strength boosts, and internal power systems, he could stand toe-to-toe with a god. The suit wasn't elegant, but it was effective. It changed how we viewed Batman's vulnerability and limitations. Suddenly his tech wasn't just about tricks, it was about survival. This suit started the trend of Batman as a one-man army, even against the impossible. Number 15, infrared and night vision upgrades. As Batman's crime fighting evolved, so did Gotham's shadows, and he wasn't about to be left in the dark. Enter infrared and night vision tech, allowing Batman to track heat signatures and move undetected through pitch-black environments. These tools gave him a serious advantage in stealth operations, surveillance, and detective work. Whether locating a hidden criminal or identifying a fake corpse by heat patterns, these goggles became essential gear. Artists began depicting his cowl with glowing lenses, adding an eerie, tactical edge. The upgrades reflected real-world military tech that was becoming known to the public. For Batman, it reinforced the idea that his greatest superpower was preparation. With the streets darker than ever, his vision got sharper. Gotham might sleep, but Batman never blinked. Number 14, EMP and Hacking Tools introduced. In a world growing more digital, Batman upgraded to meet the challenge. EMP devices were built into his gauntlets or belt, allowing him to disable enemy tech, security systems, and even cyborg opponents in a flash. At the same time, he added miniaturized hacking tools to infiltrate networks and steal intel on the fly. These weren't flashy tools, but they turned Batman into a walking cyber weapon. Writers leaned into the hacker-detective fusion, giving him scenes where he'd crack high-level firewalls mid-battle. The EMP tech also added vulnerability to enemies who relied on gear, leveling the playing field. It made Batman more modern, more global, more unstoppable. He wasn't just brute force, he was the glitch in the system. When the lights went out, he lit up the fear. Number 13, the Sonar Suit from Batman Begins. Batman Begins brought us a more grounded Dark Knight, but his tech still pushed boundaries. The Sonar Suit used cell phones to create a visual map of entire buildings via echolocation, essentially turning Gotham into one big radar screen. With white lenses and sleek black armor, this suit was a tactical marvel. Lucius Fox helped design it, giving it that perfect blend of realism and science fiction. Batman used it to locate hostages, hunt Scarecrow's gang, and shut down a plot from the shadows. The suit was also bullet-resistant, flexible, and designed for stealth. Its cinematic presence elevated the Bat-Tech mythos into the modern age. It wasn't just about cool gear, it was about control of the battlefield. And with sonar vision, Batman didn't just see Gotham, he owned it. Number 12, the Kryptonite contingency gear. Batman's greatest strength has always been his ability to take down anyone, including his own teammates. The most famous example? His hidden Kryptonite ring, part of a full suite of gear designed to stop Superman if necessary. Over time, this evolved into full contingency plans for every member of the Justice League. Stored deep within the Batcave, these weapons, traps, and strategies turned Batman into the team's unofficial failsafe. It was a chilling reveal when villains once stole his plans and nearly wiped out the League. Kryptonite darts, red sun generators, sonic disruptors. Batman thought of it all. It raised questions about trust, but also confirmed his genius and paranoia. In a world of gods, Batman made himself the God Slayer. Number 10, the Hellbat Suit. Forged by the Justice League and powered by Batman's mind, the Hellbat Suit is pure apocalyptic war gear. Designed to let him survive on Apocalypse and battle gods, it features shifting armor, wings for flight, and strength amplification to rival Superman. But there's a cost. Using the suit drains his metabolism, risking his life with every minute worn. It's fueled by love and rage, built to save his son Damian from certain death. The design is jagged and brutal, with glowing red symbols that scream intimidation. Every punch lands like a freight train. This is Batman without restraint, pure vengeance in armor form. It proves that when pushed, even a mortal man can shake the heavens. The Hellbat is not just tech, it's Batman unchained. Number 9, the Insider Suit. After returning from apparent death, Batman needed a suit that could level the playing field against metahumans, and the Insider Suit was his answer. It allowed him to replicate the powers of the Justice League, flash-like speed bursts, Green Lantern-style energy projection, Martian phase shifting, and more. Its sleek black design gave Bruce stealth, strength, and sensory augmentation all in one. The suit's functions were activated through neural commands, responding at the speed of thought, but when he did, it was a declaration. Even without powers, he could match the gods. The suit walked the fine line between advantage and addiction. It wasn't just a tactical edge, it was a taste of what it means to be superhuman. And Batman knew better than anyone, power always comes with a price. Number 8, Batwing and remote bat drones. Batman's reach expanded beyond Gotham's rooftops with the Batwing and a fleet of aerial bat drones. The Batwing, his signature aircraft, combined stealth tech, firepower, and vertical takeoff capabilities. More than just transportation, it became a mobile command center. The drones, operated via remote or AI, gave him eyes and ears across the city. They could surveil, map, and even engage targets without endangering Batman himself. This tech let him multitask on a superhuman level, controlling crime scenes from afar. It also reflected his growing reliance on automation. But even with this tech army, Batman never outsourced justice. He just got more surgical. Every drone was an extension of his mission, programmed not just to see, but to serve. Number 7, stealth camouflage and nanotech armor. Batman's evolution into the future meant ditching metal plates for nanotechnology. With nanofibers woven into his suit, he gained self-repairing armor and adaptive camouflage that rendered him nearly invisible. It wasn't just visual stealth, his suit could dampen sound, thermal output, and even electromagnetic traces. The armor could reshape itself in combat, adapting to threats in real time. It was a living, learning second skin. Combined with reactive AI, it allowed Batman to disappear from the most advanced surveillance. Criminals called it magic, scientists called it impossible. But for Batman, it was just preparation. When shadows weren't enough, he became the Void. Number 6 Beyond Suit, Batman Beyond Era. Worn by Terry McGinnis under Bruce's mentorship, the Batman Beyond suit was futuristic and terrifying. Jet boosters in the boots allowed sustained flight, while the suit amplified strength and speed far beyond human limits. Built-in cloaking, scanning tech, and AI assistance made it a true marvel. The wings folded in and out silently, giving him full aerial agility. It could interface with any tech system, delivering data straight to the HUD in real time. It even had shock-based weaponry and retractable claws. Unlike older suits, this one didn't just enhance, it transformed its wearer into a whole new Batman. It was slimmer, sleeker, and arguably more efficient. And yet every inch of it echoed Bruce Wayne's legacy. Number 5, the final Batsuit, Endgame Arc. In Endgame, after Batman seemingly dies battling the Joker, a backup Batman protocol activates. Enter the final Batsuit. This massive mech suit was built for city-scale threats, operated by Bruce's consciousness in a cloned body. It was practically invulnerable, able to withstand magical, psychic, and cosmic-level forces. The design combined raw power with tactical AI, allowing Bruce to strategize while engaging enemies hand-to-hand. Every part of the suit was over-engineered, even the fingers could crush steel. The suit wasn't just armor, it was a monument to Batman's preparedness. This version of Batman felt more like myth than man. He became a living contingency plan. If Gotham ever needed a god, this was it. Number 4, White Lantern Batman. In an alternate timeline, Batman briefly wielded a White Lantern ring, tapping into the power of life itself. The ring gave him godlike abilities, reality manipulation, resurrection, and near omniscience. Even for Bruce, this level of power was overwhelming. He could sense the life force in everything around him and shape it at will. His moral code kept him from abusing it, but only barely. It was a vision of what Batman could be with no limits. The suit glowed with pure energy, a far cry from his usual dark silhouette. This wasn't just enhanced tech, it was spiritual authority. For a moment, Batman wasn't just the knight, he was life incarnate. Number 3, Mobius Chair, Batman. When Batman sat on the Mobius Chair, he became one of the most dangerous beings in the universe. The chair, created by Metron of the New Gods, granted him access to all knowledge past, present, and future. Instantly, Batman learned every secret identity, unsolved mystery, and hidden truth. But knowledge came with weight, and the longer he sat, the less human he became. His detective instincts merged with cosmic awareness, blurring the line between man and God. It was power he didn't want, but couldn't ignore. He used it sparingly, knowing it could consume him. With every answer came a new burden. Even omniscience couldn't stop him from being Batman, just made him more dangerous. Number 2, the Devastator Suit. In the dark multiverse, one twisted version of Bruce Wayne injected himself with the Doomsday virus to stop a rogue Superman. The result? A monstrous, near-indestructible creature of rage and vengeance, the Devastator. This form had all of Batman's tactical mind fused with the Devastator. He could level cities, resist god-level attacks, and regenerate instantly. He saw himself as a savior, even as he crushed everything in his path. His armor mutated into bone-like spikes and steel plates. The Devastator wasn't just tech, it was a rejection of morality. It showed what happens when Batman stops holding back, a nightmare wrapped in a cape. Number 1, the Batman Who Laughs gear. The darkest version of Batman comes from a world where he was infected by the Joker's toxin, becoming the Batman Who Laughs. His gear is straight out of a nightmare: spike-laced armor, bladed batarangs, a visor that lets him see across multiversal realities, and chains controlling corrupted Robins. He combines Batman's genius with Joker's madness, making every gadget a sadistic trap. He's a master manipulator, lacing his tech with toxins, traps, and psychological horrors. His spiked visor isn't just for show, it's encoded with antimatter frequencies that predict opponents' movements. His gauntlets can fire dark energy, his belt holds reality-warping tools, and his plans are always 10 steps ahead. This isn't tech to save the world, it's tech to control it. He's what happens when Batman embraces chaos, and that's what makes him the most terrifying tech user of them all. Add your opinions in the comment section and hit the subscribe button for more adventures in the Superverse.